What in the Karma, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez edition. This is a quick 5-minute glance at their astrological karma and what I spot in their charts. My name is Bria Samay. I'm a certified karmic astrologer. Reading synastry and business development is kind of my thing, as well as like life journey. But I can say that their charts kind of surprised me in how boring they are. For their story to be so historic, their astrology is giving basic. I'm going to tell you everything I see, but notice how I put a picture of them in 2010, because I think that we need to remember that they were toddlers when they were dating. Like, let's be for real here. These are two toddlers who are having their first experiences with people and each other and their own body. And of course, it's going to be absolutely insane because like their hormones barely kicked in. So I think like, honestly, already 75% of their story has to do with their age. They're so young. Celebrities. The whole world was looking at them. And they also didn't even know how to use their body. It's just this weird, it's weird. In case you can't tell, I hate talking about celebrities. Okay, we're going to start off with Justin, okay? Justin is coming in as a Pisces sun and Scorpio moon. His chart was rated B, so I'll consider the rising sign being in Cancer. So this would make Justin a triple water sign, which is very significant. This means that his life lessons revolve around his emotional health and emotional intelligence. So in that respect, he's contracted to experience situations that are heightened in emotions. These extremes are creating the ability to travel through wide range of emotions. And it may not be that he completes this whole thing in this lifetime, but he's building that range, his vocal cords when it comes to feelings. So elementally, this leaves Justin with no fire. He has a good amount of earth, good amount of air, but he has absolutely no fire. And so that is where the karmic story begins with his partners and Selena and as well as Haley. Because what happens with a person is if they don't work on balancing this alchemic grid, which is the 4 elements within you, then you're going to always supplement that with the people around you. And it becomes a karmic relationships because you are dependent on the person versus building this skill within yourself with personal development. So now let's consider Selena Gomez's chart. She was rated C, so we're not going to use her rising sign. And even her north node is debatable, so I won't even be looking at that in this reading. When it comes to her, she's a Cancer sun, Aries moon, and she does have a healthy stellium in Leo, which includes Chiron. So this is talking about Selena having a very difficult relationship with herself. When a person has the sun and moon squaring each other, it creates for a difficult relationship with themselves because essentially they are split in what they want to express to the world and what they need for emotional comfort. And the sun and moon have to be expressed on a daily basis. So a person has to get a hang of this ASAP and bring balance to themselves for them to have successful and satisfying days. So if a person hasn't yet done this, it will make relationships hard because they're always unhappy with themselves. This aspect doubles down when Selena carries Chiron in Leo. Chiron is the wound of the soul. It's an extreme insecurity that we carry. We don't even know why. But when it's in Leo, Leo has to do with the self, expression, creativity, talents and gifts, and so much of who you are naturally. There's a bad taste there when it comes to how Selena looks at herself, accepts herself, and above all, loves herself. So when you have a person who cannot love themselves, it becomes nearly impossible to receive the love from someone else. So when we put these two people together, we have an elemental earthquake because Justin comes in as, have you guys watched the movie Elements? The character Wade Ripple, the water character, that's Justin. If you guys, I'm going to put a picture here or something. Justin is all emotions and all he is concerned about is feeling. Okay. And then you bring in Selena, who is very disconnected with herself. She's numbed out to herself. And it takes for Selena, Saturn in Aquarius, it takes for the people to tell her how she's coming across. Okay. And there's a love-hate relationship there for her. But ultimately, she's on this journey of self-love and self-acceptance and discovery and all that stuff. So when you put her into this mix, you have a person, Justin, that is he's a blob. He's a blob. And he allows her to funnel all of her feelings and emotions through him. But that's the story of Justin's life. That becomes very toxic for Justin, because God knows the karma that Selena holds and why she doesn't love herself. And if she's funneling all of that through him, then I'm pretty sure Justin has not done this just for her, but for everybody else. Now, he's not an angel. I think he is a nightmare for any fire sign. You put me next to Justin Bieber, I couldn't take it. Justin Bieber is just blobbing out. He has no fire. He needs somebody or someone to coach him, if not him build these skills with himself. If you don't poke the bear to wake up, he'll never get up and going. And now his paparazzi pictures of just literally looking like a blobby child make so much sense to me. It makes so much sense. But imagine being next to that. There's a love-hate relationship that she would have with Justin because of the inability to be happy with herself, and also because Justin's being this sifter of all her feelings and emotions. And when people are bringing truth to you, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be annoying. And depending on where you are in life, if you're not ready to see that, then the person's giving you problems. Now, what I think happened on Justin's side is that Justin is learning boundaries. Of course he is. He's learning boundaries. And the thing is, I don't think Selena obviously was the first person to cross his boundaries. I think Selena was maybe number 155 on his list. So he wouldn't even be able to stop the train, especially being a toddler or a fetus. What was he, 16 years old? Or even when they were further into it, 18, 19, he would not have been able to stop that train, because he probably didn't have the intelligence or skills to know what was happening, just like his past and whoever he's dealt with in the past. Now, the more serious karma between them is they have a South Node Mars conjunction in Taurus, which goes into the overconsumption and gluttony. Whatever vices that they were using and doing to feel better about their lives, Justin feeling better about his boundaries being crossed, that leads to a lot of sadness and depression, because hello, this is my body, don't touch me. Even anything else that goes with that. These are my emotions, don't touch me. It's common standards, right? And Selena going into her woes of self-hate, what did these two do to cover that up? It could have been excessive shopping, excessive food eating, excessive, drugs and stuff like that. It could have been that. And it would have just been so concentrated with both of these. There's also a lack of boundaries with them and lack of separation of who's who. And for Selena, there would have been a lack of leadership here from Justin. I'm pretty sure Selena wanted Justin to just be a guy, a man, and lead the relationship. There's no way in hell he is ever going to do that. Okay. Hailey Bieber adopted him, and she's okay with the mothering role. That he's like a panda too. Have you seen those videos of pandas who just roll around? That's Justin Bieber, until he learns how to self-actualize. I guess part 2 of this will be Justin with Hailey Bieber, and let me know in the comments below who else you want me to do, what other couples or celebrities.